For centuries, humans have been fascinated by the idea of improvement. A healthier body, a clearer mind, and a better world. That's why we embrace new innovations and technology. Technology that makes it possible to extend our capabilities beyond our imagination. Innovations that can create a revolution in our healthcare. And one such innovation has been the advancement of robotic surgery in surgical procedures, opening up a world of unending possibilities and enhanced medical care available to one and all. Introducing SSI Mantra, a brand new chapter in the surgical robotics system that's poised for a big stride in improving global healthcare. Developed in sync with India's clarion call of Make in India, SSI Mantra's 3D vision, instrumental precision, and advanced indigenous technology is all set to herald the future of surgery in the Indian subcontinent and across the globe.
And mantra is a Sanskrit word which means power. Entire mantra system has been developed by a team in India, made in India for the world.
This project is unique because the first of all it is purely Make in India. Our team and our mentors and the guidance, Dr. Sudhir Srivastava, we all have done every single design and development very precisely and with perfection in-house and as in Make in India initiative. This will lead to a product which will revolutionize in Indian market and medical industry.
SS Innovations also has been privileged to be associated with some of the world's most renowned robotic scientists who have contributed their wealth of knowledge to this visionary journey.
When I developed the instruments for intuitive surgical, 25 years ago, I had one regret, and that was that the system wasn't priced in a way that people all over the world could get the benefits of robotic surgery. I've known Dr. Srivastava for 10 years. He's doing something that I believe is very important, and that's bringing robotic surgery to the rest of the world at a price that is reasonable. I am really impressed that he's been able to do this. There's nobody else who's been able to do it so far.
Witness a revolution in robotic surgery that has an edge over traditional surgery. Thanks to the Mantra surgical robotic system, there is lesser trauma, faster recovery, and a quicker return to functional status.
Patient has less pain, better quality of life, fastest recovery. ERA's protocol goes very well with robotic surgery, early discharge, better clinical outcomes in many surgical procedures, least pain. So you're back to your work quickly with your family, not spend your unnecessary time in the hospital.
The surgery where the patient used to get admitted for 2 weeks, now the patient goes in 2 to 3 days, not more than 4 days.
With over 10 million robotic procedures and counting, the world has come a long way from being in awe of robotic surgery to embracing it with open arms.
SSI Mantra is the robot I was mentioning earlier, and I am very happy to be associated with Dr. Sudhir Srivastava. I have met him, I have seen the prototype, and I have done a test drive on that. I am very impressed by the technology.
Although India has had a long tryst with atomic energy, space science, and defense systems, robotic surgery has not seen the same growth levels in India as compared to the rest of the world.
We know that in India there are only about 70 to 90 functioning robotic systems for a huge population of 1.2 billion, which means 0.3% of the only patients undergo robotic surgery.
So what that means is that hospitals do not have access, doctors do not have access, and ultimately it translated that the patients in India just could not get the same level of care because of the expense.
With a ballooning population of almost 1.4 billion, India has 70,000 hospitals, but it has less than 100 robotic systems. That accounts for less than 1% of the global procedures performed annually.
So we should move towards an affordable make in India, made in India, Indian solution for Indian problem robot, high quality, affordable, both to acquire, to maintain running cost, yet it can do minimal access surgery for all the patients in second tier city, in moderate skillful people, beginners to proficient surgeons, all walks of life in all center.
There is a huge gap, and SSI Mantra is all set to change that forever. A brainchild of Dr. Sudhir Srivastava, who is one of the original pioneers in robotic cardiac surgery. Since the inception of SS innovations in India, many prestigious awards have been given for their dedicated efforts in this ambitious project. SSI Mantra is a carefully crafted machine, inspired by a surgeon himself. Walking on the path to change India's healthcare landscape and inching closer towards realizing the grand dream of a healthy nation and a healthy world. All set to create a technologically advanced system at an affordable price, Dr. Srivastava firmly believes that gold standard healthcare should be a right for all, not just rich economies and wealthy individuals. Combining cutting-edge technology with a team of highly driven experts, SSI Mantra is all set to provide surgeons with the power to triumph over complex procedures with unprecedented success. As an adjustable multi-arm system, Mantra is capable of complex operations with a true HD resolution and a live 3D feed magnified up to 10 times. Filtering unwanted tremors and scaling fine movements, SSI Mantra allows precise surgery, with instruments acting as an extension of the surgeon's hands.
At SSI, we are very lucky that we have a clinical expertise led by Dr. Sudhir Srivastava and a team of knowledgeable engineers on the other side. Both clinical and engineering team came together and we built a sophisticated system with absolute precision, and we also ensured that this system should be a fail-safe during its operation.
Created with the futuristic vision to decentralize excellence and making it accessible to people everywhere. SSI Mantra is built with an eye for the future, and it opens a world of possibilities for all surgical subspecialties, including cardiac surgery. With the ever-changing pace of communication, SSI Mantra looks to broaden its horizons with telesurgery, telediagnosis, and targeted therapies, along with remote training of surgeons.
In the future, everything is virtual, and SSI Maya is the perfect example of a blend between the metaverse, the engineering technologies, and medical sciences to bring patients the ultimate healthcare that surgeons can provide.
The learning curve of the robot is much less. So one can teach robotic surgery much faster than one could teach laparoscopic or open surgery, because the skills acquisition is much faster.
I think in future this machine is going to be into, not only it will change the scene of robotic surgery in India, but I think it is abroad also.
With this truly Make in India marvel, SSI Mantra can serve as a model to the developing economies and other parts of the world. It's a confluence of universal and technological advantages like never before.
Being a young engineer and having completed my studies in mechatronics field, I take complete pride to work on this ambitious project, which is very much cost effective. Not only India but across the whole world, patients would benefit from SSI Mantra robotic surgical system.
SSI Mantra is not just a medical revolution, it's an evolution in healthcare. It's time to look beyond the limitations and achieve what's possible. A march for perfection that calls for greater strides in humanity. Come, let's join forces for a revolution in robotic surgery with a huge